I'm an amazing artist. In this video we're going to talk about how to color the background with the oil pastel. You are going to want to pay attention to your complementary pairings, or if it's a warm cool color combination. So once you've got all of the dough and the sprinkles colored in, you're going to move on to the background using oil pastel. So like here, my pairing for this one is red and green. This one is my blue and orange. This one is my yellow and purple, and this pink one here is my warm and cool pairing. So when I'm picking my warm and cool pairing, I want to really pay attention to what colors I have for my background next to it. So I've got a red square that's going to be here and a orange square that's going to be here. So I can pick any of these colors, the green, the purple, or the blue. But if I had a cool color, say this was going to be, instead of this was green icing, it was red icing, and this background was green, then I wouldn't want to pick green because I wouldn't want two greens next to each other. So I can pick any of these colors. Also, we have a lighter shade of green and a darker and a lighter shade of blue. If you want to use those for your green and your blue instead, you can. That's totally fine. I'm going to use this yellow-green color for my background. And you're going to want to grab a piece of paper from the green basket. That is our free draw paper. So just grab two pieces of paper, one for to go underneath and one to kind of cover up the area you are coloring so you don't get into the boxes that are next to it. So when coloring that edge, you're just going to go right, lay the paper down, and then you can color right next to it here. And you can see when I lift it up, it doesn't get into that area. You're going to go right to the edge. You're going to color it so it's nice and solid, so there's little to no white, making sure you're using good craftsmanship. Go nice and slow. Sometimes I find it a little easier if before you color in, you go around the donut nice and slow, kind of make a little bit of a border. Same thing here, you can always make a line there to kind of know where your oil pastel needs to stop. But do your best to not get any of the oil pastel in the donut. Go nice and slow, don't scribble. I know it can be tempting, such a big area to color. Get it nice and solid so there's no white, so like it shouldn't look like that. That is not filled in and finished. You would need to color it a second time. Go back over it, fill it in so it's nice and solid, little to no white. Go right up to the edge. That's why we're using that scratch paper, so that we don't have any white paper at the edge. I'm going to move my scratch paper here to this end here so that I don't get any green in that one here now that I'm working on this edge. And you can rotate your paper. It doesn't have to stay the same direction the whole time. You can move it so that it's easier for you to reach and get into that area on your paper while coloring. You don't want to forget about the middle of the donut. If the donut has a hole, it's like it's sitting on a table. So you would want to color in that middle portion the same color you colored around the donut. If it doesn't have a middle, then don't worry about it. And there you have it. Enjoy.